Hello again, it's Noob, and today we get to look at something a little bit different and I think really fun and also really nice, and that is this Viking Slim Jim band. Yep, it's a torque style stainless steel bracelet made by Dark Arts Lockpicking, who hopefully many of you will already know from his YouTube content, and he's also a maker. He makes lots of stuff including these bands, and he sent me one of these to review and to keep, which is really kind of him. Dark Arts Lockpicking is based in Australia, and this is just one of the things that he makes, and I have to say that just to look at this with its beaten finish in stainless steel really appeals to me. I wear a lot of silver, so this kind of finish just really, I don't know, it works for me. I just really like it, and it's a covert Slim Jim. So being a torque style band, you would slip your wrist through here and turn it to fit, and you can bend it to fit your wrist. I like mine a little bit loose. I don't like to be too tight on the wrist, but you can compress it to whatever comfort you like. These are around 17 centimeters from tip to tip, and it is a Slim Jim. What's a Slim Jim? When it allows you to bypass or slip door latches. Now, I do just so happen to have a display lock where I can demonstrate how this works. So I recently picked up an X display model Chubb lock, and this is a latch lock. So assuming you've lost your key or forgotten it or something like that, that can be out of the way. You want to slip the latch of this lock. What we can do is we can take this bracelet off, we can bend it out, so just straighten it out a bit like that, and this is it's quite strong, but it is malleable, and you can use this end here to find your latch like this. So you can see if I just tip it forwards, you can see that latch, and what you can then do is you can just move this back like this and just inch it forwards. Can you see how it's just slipping the latch there? And then once it's slipped the latch, the door will open. If you're on the other side, you want to pull the latch, you can do that using this notch here, and just by bending one side gives you sort of a handle to pull on, which is really good. You can see how it would just fit over or even under this latch, and you should again be able to just work it back like that, you see, and then it'll slip the latch. So that's how a Slim Jim works. You'll also notice that there's very little in the way of scratching or any of this once you've used it, and you can just bend it back round to fit your wrist again. So what do I think to this Viking Slim Jim band? Well, I have to say it's very hard for me to be objective, because one, I really like Dark Art Lockpicking's stuff, and I'm really drawn to any sort of wearable lockpicking or lockpicking adjacent wearables and covert things, just because it just appeals to me and my personality, and I think this kind of stuff is cool. And I think that's the point. You either just really like this, you probably will never actually use it in real life, and I certainly wouldn't use it illegally, because it'd get you into lots of trouble, and that's not what the hobby's about. But if you just like wearing it as a conversation piece, and you might even one day need it to get into your own house, if you've accidentally dropped the key or locked yourself out, these things can be really useful. So it is practical, but it's also just nice. Just look at that lovely sort of beaten metal finish. It's stainless steel. I just think it's aesthetically pleasing. Clearly that is a subjective take. You either like this kind of thing or you don't, I think, but I do like it, and I think it's a really nice piece of wearable art and functional art. But what does it cost? Well, this is in Australian dollars. It comes in at what I think is actually a surprisingly reasonable 33 Australian dollars for a piece of jewellery like this, which is around, at the time of filming, exchange rates on the day of filming, all that kind of stuff, it'll change over time, but that's around $22 and 58 cents, or around £16 and 92 pence, which I think is actually pretty cheap for what you get. I mean, just look how nice this looks, and it's it looks nice on the wrist, it's functional, it's a good talking point. I don't know what else to say, really. I really like this one. So all I can say is, if you do want one of these, go check out Dark Arts Lockpicking's website. I'll leave all the links below. I'll leave a link to his channel as well if you want to check out his excellent content. And yeah, let me know what you think to this in the comments. But yeah, I might be wearing this.